Mike Welsch coming to you from Santa Anita, day 2 of the daily racing form. Breeders' Cup workout report. Another glorious day here in Santa Anita, at least glorious as far as us Floridians go. It's nice and toasty warm here, especially compared to what we encountered back at Churchill Downs a few days ago. But 5 workers this morning, the star of the show, undoubtedly Omaha Beach. Pre-entries today made it official, what we already knew. Omaha Beach is going to run in the dirt mile, not the sprint or the classic. And he looked very, very good this morning out there under Mike Smith. Worked 3/4 from the 5/8 pole. I had him 59-4 to the wire, 24 and change coming home. And then completed the move into the clubhouse turn, 12-4 for 6 furlongs, galloped out 7/8 in 127-4. Like I said, did it easily. Mike Smith was aboard and obviously has bounced out of his pretty hard effort coming off that long layoff, beating Chance-a-Lot after that stirring stretch duel in the Santa Anita Sprint Championship, and he looks like he's, like I said, come out of the race well and is going into the dirt mile, maybe ready for an even better effort, which he'll need in a very competitive field. Omaha Beach was the second of 2 Richard Mandela horses to work here this morning. Earlier, he sent out United, his candidate for the turf, working on the dirt, also working 6 from the 5, but doing so in company. He had a target to run at. He broke about 5 lengths behind, turning for home. The target that kind of fanned out, left the rail open. United came through and completed 5/8 to the wire in 1 minute and 4/5, and then continued out into the turn in 14-1. Got to take these kind of work sometimes with a grain of salt when you have turf horses working on the dirt, and that was the case this morning with United. The first 2 Breeders' Cup workers of the morning were the Steve Asmussen team of 2-year-olds Shoplifted and Wicked Whisper. They actually worked here on Sunday, worked 5/8 in 103. Steve was not pleased, thought they went too slow, so he brought him back in just 4 days, and they certainly picked things up this morning, working just at dawn. Still kind of dark out there. A little tough to pick these horses up when they come back off the renovation break here at 6:30. But they went 5/8 in 1 minute and 1/5, 24-1 to the wire, and then galloped out in 14-1. Their gallop out impeded just a little bit. There were several other horses working around them at the same time, were pulling up in the turn in front of them, so they had to alter course a little bit on the gallop out. I thought Shoplifted arguably a little bit best. Both horses were going easily to the wire, and he edged a couple of lanes clear on the gallop out, and he will be running in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. And the final worker today, it was from the gate. It was Wrecking Crew, one of my favorite names from one of my favorite movies, The Sting. Wrecking Crew worked from the gate today, 3/4 of a mile. I had him in 14-1. Was very fast early, had splits of 23-1, 35-1, and 47-2 for the half, but he got real tired late under some pretty good urging from the top of the stretch home, and that was Wrecking Crew. He's also going for the Juvenile. So that was our activity today. Things will probably be slow, maybe another day or two. Got to see Chance-a-Lot on the track this morning. Thought he looked good, bouncing out of that race I mentioned before in the Sprint Championship, second to Omaha Beach. He had a big workout here the other day. I just watched it on tape this morning. Went 46 and change. Looked like he was going about 48 under jockey Martin Garcia. And as we know, Jose Ortiz will be aboard him for the first time in the Breeders' Cup Sprint. So keep it right here. A lot of action coming up over the weekend. Saturday and Sunday are probably going to be just mayhem out there on the racetrack at 6:30, and then again after the 7:45 break. And we'll have all the reports on all the Breeders' Cup workouts coming to you here from Santa Anita over the next week and a half, live right here on DRF.com.